Welcome back to Football Sagas, another episode of Football Sagas. It's UCL week, so we'll be seeing one of the two big clubs will be taking on each other, which is Barcelona and Chelsea will be taking on Barcelona. The world champion will be taking Visca Basca. We all know how big and how good this both team is.
That's that.
So it's a game that I would expect. It's a game of it's going to be a game of full attack, poor defense,
Yeah, that's
merging
true.
a midfield battle because Barcelona are known for dominating games, controlling because of that, how they possess the ball. And Chelsea now they call them saying a gritty team. So big deal. So what do you think about Chelsea taking on Barcelona in the Champions League group stage?
Looking at that game, man, a game where we expect to see the two teams go have a go at each other. Like their attack, their midfield, the defense. They are not both teams. Their defense have been like shaky this season. So this kind of match, we don't know what team fit happen. But for me, I'm predicting this game is going to be like very intense. I'm seeing multiple goals from both teams because Barca defense is also a little bit shaky. The island has not been that effective as last season. So I'm expecting Chelsea has fast-paced wingers in Pedro Neto, Garnacho, Gittins. Their wingers are very, very fast and direct. So I'm expecting this game to come out very, very. And it should have this tension, this intensity.
So, just Gucci,
Yeah.
more than to talk about the likes of the midfield battle, which is De Jong or probably De Jong, Caicedo, Marc Casado or Dani Olmo, Femi Lopez against the Chelsea maestro with Moses Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Copamo, or we might be able to see the likes of James too, just in the midfield, or Gusto in the midfield, because we know how as the market they rotate in the squad too. So what you got to talk about, this midfield battle with the see so.
See this midfield battle, it go be Ebelebe. Better Ebelebe. We all know this our double pivot we have there. We have the likes of our Ecuadorian machine. Caicedo, we all know how that man take be. That man is complete. That man, I know sure say, I dey very sure say Chelsea we could really dominate this game. And we know which Chelsea we play this possessive football. And under the start of Enzo Maresca, I think we have this very good. We are very good. We have this very attacking oriented style. You understand? Whereby we say if we come like this now with full force, regardless of our vulnerability for back, even as our back they shake, but we still get this attack. We say even back I get them too, but their own back save they shake. We get better chances because when it comes to that midfield, if we dominate that midfield, we go use the advantage of saying our home they won't play us by like the crowd yelling towards us. You be wetin dey do you, allow me talk. You dey get, we go use the advantage of saying our home we dey Stamford Bridge. You know say that place na war zone, so nobody then Barca no fit for no goddamn. You will see you even see the way we take collect world club champion from PSG. Come whole highly Barca cannot even do it. So you saw it. So I believe that this game will be a slightly win for the squad. I know this game will be a very tough one, but it will be a slightly win for the Blues. And if I'm to predict this game, I'll be predicting this game 3-2.
So big deal. We'll be seeing two young staff position, which is like the likes of Lamine Yamal and Evan Sabo William. We all know how good these two young kids are because those players they are generational talent. We can clearly see, especially the likes of Estava who came in from Brazil, came to Chelsea, and he has been very very good this season, scoring goals,
Yeah,
game
that's
in
true.
game up, and that he has been showing Joe that in a few years time he's going to be a top world class player. And Lamine Yamal will know how good this young kid is because I think he's the second best player in the world currently because he was the second
He came
in
second
Ballon
in the Ballon
d'Or.
d'Or.
So back to it, and ever since although this season, so we never really see much from Lamine because of injury but I think in every match this season for Barcelona, he do provide at least an assist or probably a goal. That will show you that even though he never really picking form, but in they come out with the result because according to football, if if you be wingers, they expect goals from you or assists, and when you get out to the talk with that. And so we dey see am dey face the defender which is the like of Cucurella. Remember those two people now they be teammates for national team.
Yeah,
And
that's
Kukurea na one kind stubborn na like him be like Agboro. Na
na
madman
even
him be
Agbero
sef
be
God because
sef.
that him head he no dey gree na Kukurea na dey call no pass my land
Call
because that
am
guy
Agbero, person dey stand for
so
speed.
so
Na Agbero
so
be
do you
That
think Lami Yamal can get past Kukurea?
Well, for me personally, I feel Cucurella is getting skinned this match. Cucurella will find wetin no loss for this particular game because Lamine Yamal is currently the best for me. I feel he's currently the best player in the world because for that age, he's 18 years and he's doing wonders. He's showing, if I would say miracle, he dey perform miracle every match. The last game he played against Bilbao, we saw how he was able to take on players left and right. They jimble them. And Estevao, I'm not undermining Estevao. Estevao is a very, very brilliant player. He's very, very smart, intelligent. He has this ability to carry the ball. He can score. He has this blitz coiler in his leg. He's a very, very fantastic player. But I feel Lamine Yamal edge him in terms of the PR. Lamine Yamal has been consistent because even he has been going to injury lately. The injuries are affecting him, but every match he has played this season, he has been able to prove a point, put his mark in the game. You know, yes, Yamal did this game. We saw him against different match. The Bilbao game was very, very evident. Came out from an injury, but he missed the international period with the Spain national team, and because due to an injury in the public area, and he happened to feature against Bilbao, and he got to assist in that game. That shows how impactful he is whenever he's present in the game.
So the question is, do you think Lamine Yamal can get past Kukurea?
I feel it's something. It's not even a question. It's obvious. He's getting past
According to
Cucurella multiple times in that game.
according to statistics, we have seen Kukurea pocket Saka, pocket the likes of
Pocket Saka.
pocket Saka, pocket
Salah.
For
Salah,
you,
pocket
Kukurea
so many
benefit
players. So I think according to if
Very
I
hard
mean,
to pass.
see me, I dey tell you the way it take be. I no talk make you sweet you because that because if Saka was good enough, Saka no be one player.
Saka has always dropped either. Saka has a goal involvement against Cucurella in every match. You said the pocket team.
Sure. Why you dey talk like this, na guy?
Check
You don't forget once
Every
okay.
game they play, Saka always have a goal.
Once
or an
Spain,
assist.
okay, wait. Once Spain,
against
okay,
Cucurella.
wait, okay. Why you no get that same goal when
He was
Spain?
involved in the goal
When Spain,
against Spain in that final.
okay, Shebi say so what come make it okay? Shebi na the same people na Saka still face Kukurea for that right wing. Okay, why you no get assist for that match? No, tell me.
The right wing.
So make we no dey carried by the question. Make we get back to our the topic of the day. So the topic of the day we see now. According to you now, you say Kukurea fit get
No, Cucurella. I'm not undermining. Cucurella is a very, very smart player. Cucurella is very, very versatile. He has this energy. He's so relentless. You know they give up
You
for
give
every
up.
match.
That
He get
man
this
na
energy.
machine. Use the
He
word
get this
machine.
energy of saying
Very
he always
complete level.
mark. He always give everything. But in terms of like his gameplay, I feel he still lacks some things in like the attacking output. He does not offer more attacking wise. That's for me generally. Except he has some kind moments, but for that left back role, he's very, very good. He knows how to mark. But against Lamine Yamal is a very, very smart, intelligent player.
one thing you don't
Lamine
know.
Yamal is the best player in the world for me.
One thing you don't know is this una dey like una dey give Kukurea in flower wey him deserve. I no dey talk this to cause say I wan make you sweet you or be honest na wetin you wan hear. But I dey
Just
talk this talk na based on like on the neutral ground now.
Maybe
Kukurea na you hear me Kukurea na one kind player wey be say him dey give you that stability wey
Yeah,
you
sure,
want
sure.
and it's always available. Wetin make
That's
you be world class?
that's the best.
Wetin make you be a world class defender now wey be say a player say because you should be always be available for your club when they need you the most and this man have proven it ever since last season. This guy never miss any match for Chelsea or for Spain and in dey start ahead of so many less of this Bayer Leverkusen left back
Grimaldo.
who is very, very good in taking free kick but still yet the coach he no fit come on top when it comes to for Kukurea because Kukurea he dey very
That's why I
good
say Cucurella
when it comes to defending aspect
is a
and he
machine.
dey involve in the gameplay.
very
If we watch this game closely, in the enter midfield sef they come knock ball. So and against Liverpool, na him give one, na him wan enter 80 go give Savao that final pass
Yes.
to score. So this man has been there for us. So
For Chelsea.
for Chelsea, and I must tell you, say fine in the overlap, but I feel like say under against Lamine Yamal, he no he have to stay
You
back.
know if you go front because
But
definitely
I see Coca-Cola
he's getting
pocketing,
cooked.
but me I dey see Coca-Cola dey pocket Lamine Yamal.
Heavily pocketing.
So so
No, for me,
Oh,
no. To be honest, this game, I see say Kukurea no go fit for me. From my own perspective, from my POV, my point of view, I feel Kukurea is getting skinned because Lemiyama has taken a lot of better left backs and he has come out on top. He has done it against Madrid a lot of times. He has done it against top clubs.
man,
We saw him against Inter. I was able to skin what's this guy name?
why you no call Nuno
The
Mendes? Mo hear that
Dimarco.
part.
Demarco, okay, continue.
Nuno Mendes, he had some kind of good moment. No, Nuno Mendes is very young, very very good player. That was why I felt that energy. That was why he was able to like keep Yamal quiet in that game because Mendes he offers a lot more attacking wise. He's better than Kukurea for me.
For
But
sure, for
Kukurea is also
sure.
a very very good player.
Yeah.
But I still feel maybe it might be sentiment. Sentiment. I'll be sentiment. I'll be sentimental in this analysis. I feel Yamal is going to skin Kukurea this game.
So just Gucci will be seeing Rashford or Rafinha in the left wing who will be taking on the likes of
It's
Reece
James.
James. So do you think those men can get past Reece James? Because when it comes to that defending aspect, I think the Reece James got it. Na full package that him be because he's there. He's there when it comes to attacking. So and Rashford self, Rashford long time player is number one. He never really get back to Ndibulu skill or confidence like that. He just the push, they come. And Rafinha now one kind player we say he no get am for footwork. He dey very very direct.
Sure,
So
sure.
Jace, do you think we just can get hold of the likes of
Rafinha,
Rafinha or
Marcus Rashford.
Rashford?
Well, if we are to be seeing Rafinha in this game, I'm very sure that you see James, my skipper, my captain, go heavily pocket am because we all know Rafinha is just currently coming back from injury. You get so and Reece James, we all know is a complete right back in the whole of England. We all know that man is top notch. We all have seen his better. That see doing that comparison, I won't be doing that now because I think I have a question here to attend to. Yes, yes, but because of his injury, now injury they make him his stability just the shake. That man we haven't protecting him currently, but I'm assuring you that Marcus Rashford or Rafinha, none of them is passing through that man penetrating. We all have seen how that man is very outstanding in the pitch. That man can give goal. That man can go flank. That man is creative. He can also play on the midfield. We all know he's called like a maestro too. So that man, we are really expecting. I'm really expecting this performance, this sweet ball from my skipper. Yes.
So Big D, we will seeing we don't know because now according to the start now, according to the news that we are hearing now, Pedro will be out, and there's a high chance that Kupama will not be available for against to face each other because we all know how this player how good they are for that team and how important they are for their various club because Kupama people they call Chelsea Kupama FC. So people now they call Pedro now say the is currently the best
It's
midfielder in
currently
the
the
whole
best
world.
midfielder in the world.
So and I think it's going to be a big privilege for the somebody who
It's going to be a big
playing.
miss for Barca
Hold
too.
on now. It's going to
Correction,
be
Chelsea no be
wait
Parma FC.
wait
o.
now
We
wait.
discuss without am o.
It's going to be what I say it's going to be a big privilege for Pedri to face the world champion. And also, and it go pain Pedri sef say no go face Chelsea because I think that man he like Chelsea too because I don't watch some video we say he mention Chelsea. So that guy love Chelsea low key, but he no fit talk anything. So back to the question now. So do you think this club will be missing those two important players?
Yeah, sure, definitely. I'm afraid Chelsea will miss Copa Milo because these are the games you get to see Palmer showcase his talent because Palmer is a very, very big player. He's this kind of player that in big moments he turn up for his club. He has done it against Arsenal. He has done it against Manchester United. He has done it against Man City. So he's this big game player, and I feel this game his impact his whole will show in this game that there's a player that is missing in this game. For Pedri, I know for me Pedri is currently the best midfielder in the world, but I feel Barcelona they can still like survive without Pedri because they have these players that are also as good as Pedri, but they might be lacking some things in their gameplay that might not influence the game the way Pedri will influence the game. But Pedri is the best midfielder, and his impact will be missed in this game.
So but you said Kupama and space will be like in space will show for the Chelsea Football Club. But not
Yeah,
forget
sure.
him.
Oh, okay,
So this
Pedro.
this Kupama now, if I'm not being biased here, I think as Marais can don't find solution to Kupama because number one, without Pama this is at least we'll do for seconds now.
Yeah, sure.
So that shows you that how good Chelsea is when without Kupama. Although even though say they really miss him,
Good.
but on the neutral ground the result is even though say they found it very difficult to break in team when they play with an
That's why I
that's
said
where.
his
But
impact has been missing.
the reason why we will not miss him that much in this game just because of Barcelona they play low block team. They play they keep high line. So but they need somebody we get that vision to the drop that low to the stone ball go wing. And God is so good. Chelsea get Enzo Fernandez.
Yes.
Although so Fernandez now, he might not
Enzo
feel good.
Fernandez.
Of course, now that man
Bro.
that man that man gel, you see that man that man a warrior.
I laugh in Calabar.
Ask me why. Because that man, I think that man, now why we see one thing what people know see Chelsea and the placenta electric dey inside. It is shock. It be naked wire.
No.
So
You had mentioned somebody else.
if you can shock PSG,
Go Paris in
we
Japan.
beat PSG with Chelsea with a full squad.
You beat PSG, and that was the match itself screams Parma. That's why I said Parma impact.
The match screen Palmer guy. Why you dey Palmer for your club guy? Why you pay you bro?
I'm not paying. So
See,
it's something that is known. Chelsea and
Wait.
Parma FC. Chelsea being second. Chelsea being second. Just how many games?
Ma, I tell you something.
12 games.
Ma, I tell you something.
But we are for to discuss
Football na
this.
game of 14. Football is a game of 90 minutes. So this is what you get na 90 minutes.
I tell
If
you.
you reach your turn, no say you keep playing. So if I go tell you something, I tell you na bet on say the way it be because what is football? You go use what you get. Take you go what you get.
Yeah, sure. That's
you want.
that's
And I think every club want to win.
Yeah.
So they go do everything within their power, even go extra mile, just to get that 3 point or get that good results. Now, ask now what they find leagues in 20 years now. All the meal they spend and down, remain small.
fear that man wey say don carry second 3 times. Wey still dey.
So
that man.
now Arsenal achievement now is now what say they carry second and 3 times now. So back to the question now. If you reach your turn, no use what you want, take what you want.
No, but to be honest, this game, Palmer's impact will be greatly missed. I feel I feel Chelsea I feel they are no more this team that relies on a player, but there are still some key players that if they should get injured today,
you can't replace them yourself.
Chelsea can't replace them, especially
in football. Okay, now let me remind. Last season, I think Barcelona lost about 4 games all through last season. I think or in the first 15 games of the last season, Barcelona lost I think 2 matches, and the 2 matches that they lost last season was the match where Lamine Yamal was absent. So now you playing you playing a team, a big team, especially if the team say will be mate. You need your key players. Now, if PSG can beat this in Barcelona with 5 of the key players out, they beat Barca, Barca they bond you well, as a flick, if they bond you well, play highline.
Possessive ball. That ball where they play
on highline. You don't go mark ball, you go dress come midfield.
One person go down.
See,
all these Fugazi, see, slow it down because I definitely know Barca are smashing Chelsea.
See
in this game,
that rubbish Barcelona they do, wey be say you go look when you see. I go let me bet the day, guy. What I go do you? See, I go let you know say, this is Premier League.
Nothing Chelsea.
Premier League is a team of physicality.
I dey tell you,
no be the turn ball, they turn like one miss go do. No be say see, Mark won't take you. Wait now, Mark won't take the reason why we beat PSG now. See, PSG is a team of they play with with this brain football because you know how they go when it comes to transition. because the reason why PSG was so good last season was just how good they are when it comes to transition. Because if they lose the ball, how they cover back,
Wait,
and
do you
everybody
also
in the team
think why
was
PSG lost that game was because of they have been playing different games?
you can't tell me
when
that.
Chelsea was not even playing games.
You can't see me.
They play Champions League. They move to the Cup. They still move to the Club World Cup.
You
They have
can't
been
see
playing
me.
constantly. So
You can't tell me. See me.
tired.
One thing about
They play that ball very with hungry.
wait, what
I'm
did
not
you
sure they
see?
played
Wait,
under.
hear me now. Wait now.
It was very evident that year.
Oh, no, wait. The
And I
reason
feel
why.
they underrated Chelsea in that
Wait
game.
now, no matter what I'm saying. And all of our team today, I will take this pair of I don't know, but I will tell you for today. I'll tell you for free.
For free.
The reason I will take this pair because it was a game of the mind and physicality. PSG they're good when it comes to like they live when it comes to tactical gameplay, but Enzo Maresca don't watch PSG say PSG they be team of with the brain, but when it comes to physicality, so him block that midfield they say guy no good for here. These same people they beat this Arsenal now home and away. Arsenal achievement last season was because they beat Real Madrid home and away. Now the Arsenal record last season. But look at Chelsea now. I was crowned the world champion, and I also waiting promoted to the Champions League, and also win the Conference League. So I take big players because it was a game of
Imagine
physicality
bragging
against.
about Conference League.
At times, see,
Run am.
see
If my
the
club
reason
win
why we
Conference League, I go.
now look at me now. I'm a club of I'm a club. I'm the only club in football who have goal in his chest. And I mean, be the only club of football we get top we get key. And I mean, girls, if they born any club, we go and put goal in your chest.
Na Trump come that day. I mean, not tell them.
So football president.
Na Trump come that
This
day.
Chelsea Barca game. What do you feel say your scoreline will be?
See, to be very honest with you, I feel like this game is a game of 50-50. But where Chelsea have a where Chelsea gets
We get home advantage, guy.
the reason why I see the game at 50-50 because of number one, both teams they know Chelsea dey shake when it comes to that different aspect.
You get to swipe to go
But
shake.
if Enzo Maresca if Enzo Maresca go do mistake tomorrow, say one say this match, once he put those in, I dey come back house.
Those
I dey
must
come back.
start.
So if I see those now, I know say this. So I think this game na 50-50 game, and Chelsea go get Chelsea get upper hand because of their home advantage because we all know how that Stamford Bridge chanting dey be because they go dey yell at you. So I think na we take get small advantage ahead of Barcelona. So when it comes to the gameplay tactically, Barcelona na a club of they dey very very good with the ball.
Yeah.
I won't disclose that, but remember, Chelsea now kind of club we say, Chelsea now kind of club we say, the one game we see everybody go take write us off. That game will turn up way.
No, this game.
So Chelsea now a team of surprise. So expect anything from Chelsea football, but I know say, but Barca no go beat me tomorrow.
Do you think Chelsea midfield can contain that Barca midfield?
See, I prefer make I beat Barca tomorrow.
Na there now that was double pivot Enzo Fernandez and I said
See, I say I prefer make I beat Barca tomorrow. Make I beat Barca tomorrow finish. Make I come end for 15 for I want beat Barca tomorrow. Day 15 for Premier League. He pay me. I go beat Barca tomorrow. Day 15. He pay me. So what if my talk now? I'm saying I know Chelsea by all means tomorrow will they win that game.
So what do you think the scoreline will be?
Because this game is going to be a game of multi goals. So I feel like I can 4-3, 4-2. Have 4-3, 4-2 or 3-2, 3-2, 3-1. So now I know say multi goals, both teams must score for sure.
Well, for me personally, I think this game might be like a 3-1 Barca winning over Chelsea.
So how about you?
Well, we all know say this game na fire to fire, bomber to bomber. They go dey scatter themselves goals to goals. But this game I don't know say na slightly win. This game go dey very rough. So if I'm to predict this game will be a 3-2 win